The Friday Night Football Frenzy is presented by the law offices of Joseph J. Cariglio and Bay State Savings Bank.
Coming up next on the Friday Night Football Frenzy, Shepherd Hill looks for the upset as the Rams visit St. John's. Two teams with playoff hopes square off as Quabbin visits Groton-Dunstable. Assabet Valley looks to continue their drive to the playoffs as the Aztecs visit Abbey Kelly. And the South Colonels look to upset their inner high rivals, the Doherty Highlanders. It's the halfway point of the regular season. Here we go. The Frenzy starts right now.
Starts right now, and it goes for 4 quarters, because they gotta play here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Frenzy. A bevy of games for you this Friday. We got afternoon games, we got evening games, we got a lot of hard-hitting action and some great highlights.
We got a frost coming yet, or
Nope,
what?
not
Come
even
on,
close.
man. Hey, we have some big ones tonight, some big power player teams, and some teams earning their first win in dramatic fashion as
Yeah,
well.
and we got some family members on different sides, different sidelines, different aisles. How about Wachusett and Leominster? Let's take a look at the Dubzinski Bowl. The Badlands out. This is the first home game of the year for Wachusett. End of the first half. Mountaineers driving. Luke Maypother scrambling. Maypother's going to tuck it himself. He gets the first down. He gets whacked, but there's a celebrity on the sideline. It's Pitbull.
Oh,
look at him.
Don't stop the party.
Yeah, the DJ.
Pitbull.
How
Wow.
you say Pitbull?
Back from Miami.
Half winding down. Eli Sulmacy, 39-yard field goal. The Badlands approved. Wachusett up 23-0 at the half.
Full send.
Third quarter. Defenses reign. Blue Devils pass picked off by Tom Rake.
Oh.
His dad, one of the great coaches in Central Mass. Wachusett driving. The Leominster defense making the stop. Anthony Tochi and John Victor Silva there for the sack. And now there's a new human missile on the Wachusett campus.
What?
Jimmy Macera passing the baton to Jacob Nato. Look out for the big hit. Nato with a big stick. Wachusett gets the win 29-7.
I can't believe they retired Jim Macera. Millbury and Northbridge. Northbridge marching band striking up the Star Wars theme. The Rams hosting Millbury. Second quarter, it's a great old rivalry. 6-0 Northbridge. Anthony Greenwich following his blocks to the Millbury QB. He's got a first down just outside the Northbridge 10. A couple plays later, it's Xavier Robles in from 2 yards out. Millbury on top, 7-6. A little later in the second, it's Ryan Boyce rolling and connecting with Caleb Visbeek. And Northbridge is in business in Millbury territory. Northbridge capping the drive as Boyce hits Brennan Mahoney. Gliding into the end zone. Northbridge back in front. It's 12-7. Ensuing Woolly possession. Greenwich with a rainbow toss. And he finds a pot of gold as he hits Jason Nadeau. Somehow hauling it in. First down Millbury. Later in the drive, it's Robles picking up his second touchdown of the half. It's 14-12 Millbury. The Woolies win it 21-18. They're rolling.
All right, Ryan Dugan and Shepherd Hill taking on St. John's, the number 1 team in Central Mass. Second quarter, 28-14 St. John's. Colin Schofield going up top to Antonio Stakely for the touchdown. 35-14 St. John's in front.
Were you at the snack bar?
I just walked into the stadium.
Wow.
The Hill answers.
That's a shooter.
Anthony Orienti powering to the land of 6, 35-20. Shepherd Hill would lose Orienti to a hamstring injury at the end of the first half, and that hurt. 2-point conversion. Gabe Dos Santos plows in. O-line with a great push at 35-22. The track meet continues. Schofield on the quarterback draw. Schofield to the house. 42-22 St. John's. Last play of the first half. Nathaniel Cooper plows in for the touchdown. 42-28 at the half. 70 points combined. Opening kickoff of the second half. Give you an idea of how hard-hitting this affair was. These guys were just hammering each other. St. John's playing some great defense here. Nick Mazzucchelli ripping the ball out. And Sam Pedoni recovering for the Pioneers. First play after the turnover. Iman Dennis takes the handoff and takes off. 62 yards to the house. He had 4 touches and 4 touchdowns at this point. He returned the opening kickoff for a touchdown. 49-28 St. John's. Next St. John's possession. Dennis on the sweep. Dennis hurdling the defender, 32 yards to the land of 6, 5 touches, 5 touchdowns for the Michigan-bound senior, 56-28. St. John's, fourth quarter. Here comes the hill. Handoff up the middle. Everyone thinks the play is dead, including me. But Anthony Sacco bounces out of the pile, runs in. What's the call? The call is touchdown. 56-34, the Rams answering. Going for 2. Mike Raymond plowing in. The O-line was great today for Shepherd Hill. 56-36. St. John's wins 63-52. Crazy score.
I'm going to check your Fitbit. You got some steps in. Westboro hosting Grafton Friday afternoon. First quarter, Luke Lentini. Just a dart into the wind, or with the wind, to Bruce Souza for the touchdown. Strike up the band, 7-0. Rangers. Second quarter, Grafton's Andrew Hanna. This is a punt. We're going to show this because with the wind, it goes 74 yards down to the 1-yard line.
Flipping the field, man, that's a weapon.
And you know what? Next play, it sets this up. The Indians D forcing a safety. Cole Thornton, my favorite John Wayne character, leading the charge. It's 7-2. Again, set up by Hanna in the special teams. Then it's Grafton's Tyler Diamond hitting Maxim Kogan. And the captain is running and dragged down inside the 5-yard line. Next play, Diamond goes in for a touchdown. That made it 9-7 Grafton. Second quarter, it is Cam Diamond making a play. Taking one away, it's a pick. Westboro would come all the way back. Don't shove the player on the sideline, sir. Westboro wins 26-23. Big one from Lentini late.
All right, North Middlesex and Neshoba. Second quarter, scoreless game, 4th and 2. North Middlesex going for it. Josh LeBlanc on the keeper, and he gets the first down. Then the Neshoba defense bowing up. Patriots throwing. Nick Ramasco gets the sack for the Chieftains. This one was a rock fight defensive battle. North Middlesex answering on defense. They get the sack. Neshoba on the screen. Mark Thomas sniffing it out. Mark Thomas picks it off. It's a pick 6. 7-0. North Middlesex in front. And everyone's pumped. The cheerleaders are pumped. The Minutemen are bringing it. They're the best. And the crowd's loving it as well.
Wow, there's a lot of color shots here.
I love it. Ensuing kickoff. I'm just trying to give you a flavor for it, Reg.
You really captured the
North
spirit.
Middlesex, great job staying in their lanes on the kickoff. There's a fumble. Dan McGrath recovers, but Neshoba with a big come-from-behind win. 16-14, your final.
Wow. Great halftime show as always from the Marlboro Marching Band at Kelleher Field. This is Marlboro and Fitchburg, second quarter. Marlboro going for it on 4th down. Jason Short's pass to Steve DiGregorio. They rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. And we are still scoreless. Third quarter, Fitchburg hands it off to Anthony Okendo. And he would go all the way to the house for the touchdown. Red Raiders on top 7-0 at that point. Third quarter, Short's pass, complete to DiGregorio. And here comes Marlboro marching with the first down. But the drive would stall. That Red Raider defense making plays in the third quarter. Still, it is the toss to Okendo, and Anthony doing some things. He had 226 yards on the day. This is his second touchdown. Gives Fitchburg a 14-0 lead, and that's the final. Fitchburg, the winner today.
I'll tell you what, next week we're going to have St. John's and Shrewsbury as our game of the week. How about St. John's and Shepherd Hill combining for 115 points today? That was unbelievable.
Man, I'll tell you what, Millbury and Northbridge, they are age-old rivals. The greatest show on turf rivalry back.
Oh, yeah.
Good battle right down to the end. Millbury gets a good bounce-back win.
All right, plenty more to come on the Frenzy. Stay with us, everyone.
Our founders would have never seen this coming.
Spygate?
No.
Deflategate?
No.
What then?
Benji! Benji knocks down any obstacle that he can get his paws on and tackles every high interest rate that gets in between us and our customers, which is why he made the Bay State Savings Bank team.
You're right. They would have never seen Benji coming, but I'm sure they're glad he came.
Bay State Savings Bank. We take banking personally.
I'm District Attorney Joe Early Jr., and I'm proud to partner with Charter Communications with our pledge to help raise awareness that bullying should not be tolerated. From local school students, here's our message.
Bullying? Be smart. Don't start. Make the grade and join the anti-bully crusade.
We need to foster safe environments for students and their schools and communities. Join the Anti-Bully Crusade. Take a stand to lend a hand. Don't be a bully.
Presented by the law offices of Joseph J. Coriglia.
So the next step for you guys is to start taking circumferences.
See where it's marked on beats 1 and 3 in that measure? Okay, good. Let's go one more time from the beginning.
Here we go. All right.
Hi, I'm Rich Salmon, GM of Bertera Nissan. Come join us for our 2019 clearance event.
This is the all-new 2019 redesigned Nissan Altima, now available in all-wheel drive. Here we have the 2019 Nissan Kicks. Sporty, stylish, and incredibly fun to drive.
If you work for UMass, Fallon, St. Gobain's, Wyman Gordon, or any of Worcester's largest employers, we'll take care of you with an additional discount up to $500.
Bertera Nissan, Route 20, Auburn, Massachusetts.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is brought to you by Bertera Nissan of Auburn, the Bancroft School in Worcester, Milford Federal, Holy Cross Athletics, the Sullivan Group, Pucci's Fine Jewelry, Nichols College, Scott Lauder, and the Worcester office of Raymond James Investment, and the Central Mass Safety Council.
All right, well, as we mentioned, a lot of big games, a lot of rivalry games all over Worcester County, and we were there for them.
Yeah, you know, Groton-Dunstable and Quabbin, they're not in the same division, but they're rivals in other sports. They're up in the Northlands, and, you know, this is a big game between a couple teams with 2 wins through 3 weeks of play. So let's go outdoors and listen in the pregame speech from Tom Souza to his Crusaders.
You've won some games, and you lost one. I think I know which one you like better, right?
Yes, Coach.
Coach. Doesn't happen just because you want it. You got to go out and you got to play smart and go after it for 48 minutes and get it done. All right? Know how good you are. As we've asked each week, who believes?
I believe!
Who believes?
I believe!
Who believes?
I believe!
Then go get it done. Let's go.
Let's go!
All right, here we go. Great speech there in the first to get it going, and then they were driving, but Quabbin's defense, Tristan Kemp, the reigning man of the match, recovers the fumble for the Panthers. Crusaders would threaten again, though, right off the hop. Throw to the end zone. Devin Thomas picks off the pass, and the Panthers' D would hold again. Late first quarter, Quabbin, Sam Campolino airing it out. Noah Herzig comes down with it in traffic. Panthers moving, but then the Crusader D makes a play. Tim Stark of House Stark makes the play off the tip drill, and returning this one back to the Quabbin 30-yard line. Second quarter, Groton-Dunstable's Brad T-Dites, the QB keeper, weaving his way through the defense for a score. It's 7-0 Groton-Dunstable. And check this Crusader defense. Coming off the edge, it is Matt Lamar recovering the fumble, and Groton-Dunstable is threatening again. And they would cash in with Kyle Ploss. Scoring makes it 14-0. Groton-Dunstable gets the win. They have 3-1, 29-6, the final.
All right, big inter-high matchup. The South High Colonels and the Doherty Highlanders. Commerce Bank Field, the General's Den. First quarter, Robin Burles on the carry for South, and David Adarkwa there for the stop. Adarkwa's an absolute beast for Doherty. Doherty getting on the board first. Ezra Collins, the junior, takes the handoff. Great hole by the offensive line. Collins spinning into the end zone. 7-0 Doherty in front.
Who's better than Ezra?
On the march again.
Oh,
I like it. Musical reference.
All right.
Noah Calorie. I'm not that old.
All right.
Great ball to Jaden Baxter. Down to the South 41-yard line. Calorie finishing off the drive, going to the air again, finding Baxter in the corner of the end zone.
Oof, look at that ball.
He's got 6. Doherty's got another win. 28-0 the final over South.
All right, this is Narragansett. There's the Imperial ship again, and taking on Oxford. First play from scrimmage, Damian Como hits Tyler Richards over the middle, and Richards takes it 50-plus for the touchdown. Warriors on top 7-0. Here comes Oxford looking to respond. Devin Audette hitting Tyler Jakes. Oh, a little toe tap. First down for the Pirates. And then on the 1 yard line, they go to Big Ben Wing, and Benjamin Wing punches it in. 2-point conversion's good. 8-7 O-Town. Next Gansett drive. Warriors looking to pass. The Oxford defense getting to the QB, forcing the fumble, and the Pirates would recover. Oxford would capitalize. Samuel Wing now gets the ball. He takes it into the end zone. 10-yard touchdown. Another 2-point conversion. 16-7. Here comes Gansett. Como dumps it off to Matthew Corbeil. Sheds tacklers, making some moves, and into the end zone. It's a 16-14 game. Pirates would answer. Sam Wing. The Wings are a legacy in O-Town. He's going in. Oxford up 24-14, but Gansett storms back to win it 37-36. They get that victory late in the fourth.
All right, we got Nipmuc and Tingsboro. Beautiful night for football. Nipmuc a long ride up to Tingsboro. First quarter, Tigers opening drive. Tucker Carmichael hits Justin Huberty in the flat. Huberty with a big gainer. Down to the Nipmuc 30. Drive ends with Carmichael. Ooh, 1 yard TD plunge. 7-0 Tingsboro in front. More from the Tigers and more from Carmichael. Carmichael airing it out, hits his big tight end, Josh Lasofsky. Lasofsky rumbling in the end zone, wearing Mark Bavaro's number 89.
He looks like Mark
The old
Bavaro.
Danvers High guy, 14-0 Tingsboro. Nipmuc answering with some power football. Joey Shalosky with a big run. The Warriors got a first down. Last play of the first quarter, Judah Dishington with a great push from the O-line, led by the captain, Logan Gorman. He scores from 6 yards out, cutting the lead to 14-6. Tingsboro, though, gets the win tonight, 35-20.
Still can't believe Pitbull was on our show.
Assabet versus Abby Kelly took a private jet up from Miami to Worcester. First quarter, 7-0 Assabet. Cole Nelson, the diesel. Crank up that diesel. Womp, womp. Power run into the end zone, 14-0. Aztecs in front. Aztecs Connor Sherling in the second quarter now. Going up top to Jacob Nelson. Beautiful ball, beautiful catch. Nelly's going into the land of 6. 20-0 Assabet in front. And the Aztecs playing some defense. Brett Dayton and Jake Taylor, textbook play on the sweep. All over the running game. Assabet gets the win, 34-0. Is your final.
All right, this is Clinton and Littleton. It's homecoming for Littleton. The crowd in full throat tonight. First quarter, Littleton's Braden Lynn to Parker Landforce, and Landforce slips the hole and goes 50 yards plus to pay dirt. 6-0 Tigers. Lynn feeding the hot hand. It's Landforce again, and he is off right down the middle. This one goes for 64 yards, running away. Landforce going over 400 yards rushing on the season. Tigers go for 2. It's 14-0. Later in the quarter, Tigers defense stepping up. Max Hannigan with the interception. Hannigan breaking a couple tackles before being brought down right around the 17-yard line. So the ensuing offensive possession, it's Leo Gibbons. Gibbons, a little stiff arm, all hard running there, stretching for the end zone. He fumbles into the end zone, but it is a touchdown. 21-0 Tigers. Second quarter, Will Gent completes it to Cam Wayne. Wine is running for 25 plus. Same drive, Richie Powderly playing some D, going after the QB for the sack. Littleton gets the win, 35-0.
All right, well, you know, last week, Sean Mulcahy and Doherty coach was talking about that defense, and they got a phenomenal defense. But any team that has Noah Calorie at quarterback, they got a powerful offense. Knock wood if you're with me, Lacombe. Noah Calorie is a good quarterback. That's a good team.
Sling it,
They're
man.
4-0.
He can sling it. I keep seeing these Assabet guys, and they look good. They look good. Watch out. There's going to be a showdown in that division.
It's going to be big. All right, plenty more to come on the Frenzy. Stay with us, everyone.
Sullivan Group is an insurance and risk management services firm based in Worcester for over 60 years.
Our company values are family values.
Committed to our clients and finding them the best solutions. committed to being independent.
Committed to our community. We live here, we work here, we volunteer here.
The Sullivan Insurance Group.
Committed to excellence.
Kevin, meet your father.
Kevin.
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 Trusted advice for life.
Kevin, how's your mom?
Thank you.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Providing our customers with the highest level of quality, service, and value. Poochie's Fine Jewelry, 205 West Boylston Street in West Boylston.
Bison Pride is the feeling that you get when you're with all of your Nichols friends and you're rooting for your team and your school and your community.
Even though we are a smaller school, you feel the big school vibe here.
Milford Federal Bank has been part of our community's history, honoring local traditions, supporting local causes, and caring about local issues since 1887. While many community banks have come and gone through the years, we're still here, committed to our loyal customers and the communities we serve. We're Milford Federal Bank, your community, your bank, your choice. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Friday Night Football Frenzy is presented by the law offices of Joseph J. Cariglio and Bay State Savings Bank.
All right, we got another game for you. Oakmont and Hudson. This Oakmont team is tough, and they're very, very tough at home.
Only lost is to Littleton this year, and they're rolling. They beat Auburn last week. And let's take a look. Up on the turf, there are the Spartans. And they start quick. Opening drive, red zone handoff to Xavier Dean.
He's a big dude. That's a big back.
They got some dudes. 7-0 early. Hudson trying to answer, but it's Dean. It's that guy again. This time showing some skills on the defensive side with a big sack.
Looks like Mike Allstott when he's running the ball.
Oh, after a pass interference call on Oakmont, 3rd and long, Giancarlo Orlandi hits Tyler Shaves, but the drive would stall. Second quarter, 3rd and 5 for Oakmont. It's Dean. Rumlin! Stiff arming.
He's a big dude.
Down to the 10-yard line. A couple plays later, the quarterback, Colton Beausoleil, sneaks it in. 14-0 Spartans. Late in the half, it's 4th and long for Hudson. It's Orlandi. Under pressure, firing. And completing to Marcus Bass inside the 10. A few plays later, Orlandi hitting Jodacine Fills for the score. Oakmont wins, though, 38-12.
All right, our game of the week tomorrow, college game. We got Assumption and Bentley. Assumption's won 3 in a row since their opening week loss against Kutztown. They changed some things up. They're rolling right now. This is a balanced team.
Yeah, they're young still. They're playing a lot of freshmen as Assumption, and they're playing a very veteran Bentley team. Big game in the NE10, and it's not lost on the Hounds head coach.
For the last 3 weeks, our guys have played better and better each week, and so we've seen the growth and development from a week-to-week basis that we're looking for, and we expect this week our guys, again, will take that next step of improvement and go out on Saturday and play a really good Bentley team. The last few weeks in particular, the defense has done a great job of making our opponents one-dimensional. They've been stopping the run and stopping it at a high rate, and then they're taking the football away. So if we can make teams one-dimensional and take the football away from them, then we're going to be in great shape. We expect a great opportunity this weekend to bring Bentley in to the stadium in front of our family weekend crowd. It'll be a good environment for a college football game. Bentley is coming off a nice conference win last week against New Haven, where they beat them 31-14, and they beat them in every phase of the game.
All right, game of the week. High noon tomorrow. Guns out. Bentley and Assumption. NE10 battle. It's going to be a good one.
That's arms, folks. You know, we don't implore violence.
That's just all curls. All curls.
How about McKenzie? You see, by the way, that preseason, he just had a little goatee, and now he's got that full beard. I mean, you got to listen to a coach with a beard. Assumption right now rolling a little bit, but this is a very big test because Bentley comes in off a win over University of New Haven, a team figured to be a favorite in the NE10. So A lot of senior leadership on that Bentley side, but those young guys really starting to gel together for Assumption. And Doug Santos is a bull as a running back.
Well, the other thing, too, and this is why this game is so huge, is for Assumption right now this year, there's no automatic qualifier to the NCAA tournament for the NE10 champ. It's all going to be based on regional rankings. So Assumption needs to win this game, but you got to win big. It's not just enough now to win a close game. They're going to have to win and win impressively to keep going and get where they want to be, which is the NCAA playoff. So a different look and a different feel to the league this year.
This guy will be at the Bentley tailgate. Bentley alum.
Falcon Pride. Stay with us. Man of the match coming up next.
I'm District Attorney Joe Early Jr., and I'm proud to partner with Charter Communications with our pledge to help raise awareness that bullying should not be tolerated. From local school students, here's our message.
Delete cyberbullying. Don't write it, don't forward it. Think twice what you type.
We need to foster safe environments for students in their schools and communities. Join the Anti-Bully Crusade. Take a stand to lend a hand. Don't be a bully.
Presented by the law offices of Joseph J. Cariglio.
Our founders would have never seen this coming.
Spygate?
No.
Deflategate?
No.
What then? Benji!
Benji knocks down any obstacle that he can get his paws on and tackles every high interest rate that gets in between us and our customers, which is why he made the Bay State Savings Bank team.
You're right. They would have never seen Benji coming, but I'm sure they're glad he came.
Bay State Savings Bank. We take banking personally.
For seniors on high school football teams, this is a great time. Everyone's undefeated, everyone's talking about a league championship, and it's your last go-around in high school football.
We're a lot of intensity and energy in practice. We're returning a lot of skill positions. Practice is doing great, you know, we're really hyped and like new fields and stuff.
It's definitely smash mouth football, really lining up, beating the will out of the other people in front of you.
It just means working hard, being better people off the field and on the field.
Man of the Match is presented by Scott Lauder and the Worcester office of Raymond James Investment.
All right, man of the match time. My man of the match goes to St. John's' Iman Dennis, just a human weapon. He was 2 touchdowns on kickoffs, 3 touchdowns on running plays. He was a weapon wherever he was. He was a threat wherever he was. If you split him out, you got 3 or 4 guys looking at him. But Iman Dennis was unbelievable today. He showed why Michigan wants him there as a full scholarship kid, and he's going to be making a difference for the Maize and Blue in a couple years. Iman Dennis is my man of the match.
We already gave up the human missile. The human weapon, I think, played for Oakmont, so
Yeah,
he's
he
gone
was
too.
something.
Yeah, all right, I'm going Luke Lentini, the quarterback for Westboro. It's a huge win for the Rangers. They were ahead at half. They came back to win it late, and the QB helping lead the way with his guys there. Big win for the group there in Westboro, and Luke Lentini's my man of the match.
All right, I look at this Millbury-Northbridge game, and this is the first Millbury win over Northbridge, I think, that I can remember in a long time. This is a great win for Coach Richards and his crew. They have come out, they have played a real tough schedule, too. A lot of physical teams, a lot of good teams. You have a real talented aerial attack in Northbridge, and Millbury is taking on all comers, and they are winning. Special teams was big today for the Woolies, but this is a complete team. They're winning, and they're doing it on offense, defense, and special teams.
Wachusett completes the North County sweep, if you will. They beat Fitchburg, they beat Leominster, and these are all big wins in their league and in central Massachusetts for Mike Dubzinski's bunch, and they're just getting it by pounding the football and really playing some stout defense as well. So Wachusett with another big win over Leominster. I think Leominster's a team that, again, as the year goes on, Kev, is going to get better and better and better, just like they did last year.
Yeah, Pitbull had to fly back to Miami, and
Yeah.
it was a sad flight on the way back. It was a quiet flight. It was a losing flight for Pitbull on the way back. All right, Groton-Dunstable, Quabbin. This is a big win for the Crusaders, and we talked about it early in the show, but that's a big win over a tough and talented Quabbin team.
Yeah, no question. The Crusaders look good. Now they're stringing some wins together after a loss to Algonquin. Good
Huge
stuff.
one tomorrow. Assumption Bentley will see you at high noon right here on Charter TV3.